Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Real Talk with Joe and Cody. I always want to say venture with Joe and Cody with our
You can.
podcast, but
That's all
I
right.
guess it means the same.
It's the same. It's
It's
just different.
me and you
Yeah.
chatting, just
Yep.
different lengths of time.
Yeah.
This is the one that this is the time that people can handle us, I think, like the shorter clips of us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. This is the one where and you never know what you're gonna get. At least
yeah.
with the podcast, it's more of like a specific thing. This one you just don't know.
Yeah, this one is just me and you chatting, and I don't think people understand that this is not scripted at all. We just
No.
get on
We've
and start talking. We
I
haven't
feel
said
like half the
anything.
time we've tried to
Yeah.
have something
Oh
planned
yeah.
and then it ventures off into something else and
It's stupid.
yeah.
I don't think we do a good job with scripted. I think we tried with scripted, and it's
No.
just like you and I are not good with that. Maybe we're not good unscripted, but at least we're more comfortable.
It it feels better when it's not
Yeah,
scripted.
yeah. I feel like speaking of unscripted, I feel like my head's super shiny. Like my bald
Well,
head's like really. It's the lighting. Like you get the lighting what good, so it doesn't shine right
yeah.
on your
Well, it's
head.
because I
I've got
don't
it.
turn the overhead lights on in
Oh,
here.
I've got like
Yeah.
one beaming at me, and then yeah. So
Yeah. No,
I need
I
to
get
figure it
that.
out, but who cares?
I get that.
Um, well, we were just discussing right before we went live is just kind of, it's still kind of the same frustrations with sellers. Um, I don't think buyers, this is my personal thought, I don't think buyers have frustrations necessarily because I think if buyers are qualified, they can do whatever they want. But sellers, it's frustrating because the market is just kind of, it's picking up. Over the last couple of weeks, it's been picking
Mhm.
up with the rates going down, and you're kind of the talk of the town lately. And so we'll let you go into kind
You
of
know.
rates and what's going on. They're dropping, and unfortunately, as long as the job market continues to not
Yeah,
look good, they'll continue to drop. But who knows?
man.
Go ahead, Cody.
Well, yeah, the I think there's there depending on what you're looking to gain, from the rate side of it, the mortgage rate side and the Fed, looking more and more promising to drop rates, um, the data that's coming out is great for that. I
Yeah,
don't know how that it's obviously not good for the economy because a lot of it, like you pointed to, is job losses and non-creation of jobs or a lack of creation of jobs. So the labor market seems to really be softening, which is not great, but in turn, it does help to push rates down. I did see something the other day that the potential chance of a half a point drop from the Fed is increasing quickly. It's still only at like 19%, but it went from like 8% to 19% in a matter of 3 or 4 days. Um, so who knows what we'll see? I think that what we will see from the Fed is likely already priced into the
to the
to the
rates now.
rates. I
Yeah,
think we've seen that movement over the last couple of weeks. I think the market is factoring in what they're expecting. So I think we have the potential to either see some more benefit if the Fed comes out and they don't have a strong stance on like we're gonna do this one time and then we're gonna kind of wait and see.
hmm
We may see mortgage rates potentially bump up a little bit if the market has priced in too much. But if they come out and say this is what we're going to do, and things seem to be weakening, and we need to really keep an eye on this, then I think we could see some more momentum because then it points to the Fed alluding to, hey, we might need to do this a couple more times
yeah,
to really get to where things kind of stabilize. And I don't know enough about. I'm not an economist or anything like that. Um, but I don't know. I can't imagine that it's just a quick turnaround.
yeah,
If they drop rates by a quarter or a half, what does that really do for improving jobs? I
yeah,
don't think it's going to do a whole lot. So I think we could be in an interesting time frame.
yeah.
Just looking outside of the mortgage side of it, the rate side, the home side of it, we could be going into who knows what for economic stuff. But
Yeah.
we can
Well,
get the rates down. That'll help.
thank you for the depressing talk.
Yes, you're welcome. Anytime.
Rates could be down. That'd be good. You don't have a job, but you
Yes.
got great rates.
Yes.
Um, well, on the kind of a random human, normal person question for you, lenders out there. When you were, we've talked about this before that you factor in the rates. The rates are already factored into what the feds are going to do, more or
Yeah.
less.
Yeah.
Most people think that when the feds say yes or no, that's when lenders scramble to lower their rates, and
Right.
that's not, in fact, the case. Having
Right.
said that, do you see more buyer applications go once the Feds talk, even though the rates are booked in, or do you see it, or are people savvy enough to say it's already baked in the cake?
No. I think that what we tend to see is once that information comes out and it's more public that, hey, rates are coming down, the Fed is lowering rates. Once it gets out to the public to where it is like, hey, this is happening, that's when it really starts to
Okay.
kind of gain some momentum. Because you'll see stuff. I mean, I see articles that say that rates are coming down. You see it on, like, I was
Yeah.
looking at a property the other day I was on Redfin, I think it was, and there's a little icon in there that says mortgage rates are dropping. And so I think,
Yeah.
it's getting out there, but I think it's when you start
They're
to see
waiting
it.
for that kind of public
Yeah,
moment,
it's
of
it's an
yeah,
announcement rather than
yeah,
just like an article that states that, hey, mortgage rates are starting to come down. I think that's when it really starts to spark things.
yeah,
Um, we are starting to see more refinance interest,
yeah,
seeing that rates are coming down because, we're in line right now with where we were at really in April. We were this at this point in April, but it was for such a short period of time, and then
yeah,
they went up so quickly. So prior to that, it was like October of last year. So it kind of once it gets to a certain point, it really does start to make sense for people that purchased a couple, a year or two,
yeah,
3 years ago, to where it's like, wow, this is a full percent better, or
yeah,
half a
yeah,
percent, or a
for
point and a
sure.
half, or whatever that number might be, and we haven't spent much time in those lows to
For
really
people to
make
feel,
sense,
yeah,
to feel like it's there, and or if you don't jump on it right away, then now they're back at, they go from
hmm,
6 and a quarter up to 7 in a matter of
yeah,
2 weeks, and it's like, well, now there's no point in even talking to people about refinancing because it's just been so up and down and up and down, and it's like,
yeah,
you have the conversation, and before you know it, rates have already gone up a half percent. So it feels like we've over the last probably 3 weeks, have seen a good solid trend of them coming down and
yeah.
stabilizing. And as the data comes out, it's really kind of reinforcing that this might be where we're at, and potentially a little bit lower unless something comes out and says, otherwise. But
Yeah, and that's been pretty rare as of the last couple of years of seeing
yeah,
some at least stability, even if it is
yep,
um, maybe not as low as we want it. It's there's been more stability and everything.
yeah,
I
and
think
it,
part of that is getting everyone kind of getting a feel for what the administration is doing, what the economy is
hmm
doing. It was so much in the air when there's an election year of two very polar uh, presidents and different things,
yeah,
that there was a little bit more chaos just in the unknown than the known. So
yeah,
sorry, I gotta sneeze. But
do it.
yeah, so we're
It's live.
starting to starting to see that. But okay, cool.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I had to on a personal note, my brother got married. Shout out to Michael last
yeah.
weekend. Family from Scotland, if you're paying attention, thank you for coming. My two cousins came in, and my aunt came
Oh,
in
cool.
to town. Super fun. Just had a great time with family and my sisters and brothers and all that sort of stuff. And
Nice.
shout out to our Yamhill Carlton people that went to the wedding and went out in McMinnville. That we went out after the wedding and went into
Oh, nice.
McMinnville and had a good time together. So it was a lot of fun. But
Oh, that's great.
yeah, finally have to get back to the grind now, and hard to do
Yeah.
when everyone's kind of you get in that little funk when everyone's left, and you're just like, yeah, that was too much fun. I wish we could do that
Yeah.
forever, but
Right?
unfortunately, not in the cards.
So
Like,
you're not the person that won the $1.7 billion Powerball.
no,
Is that what you're
no,
telling
and,
me?
and it actually would be a great announcement to do with you
Yeah.
here. That would be kind of cool.
That would be awesome.
I think if in that event, I probably will, and I'll
You
be one of those
really?
people that'll say like, I'm still gonna work. I still
Sure.
enjoy the stresses of real estate. Like,
Yes.
and
So
sellers
if you
hating me and buyers hating
right.
Cody for rates, and it's just
Yeah.
perfect. It's just perfect.
Oh, so you would be an announcer of that you won. You wouldn't wanna
I
try to
as I
keep
was
it
saying that,
private?
I was like, I don't know. There's a
I
part of me,
know.
maybe it's the vanity in me that's like, I do want to announce it.
Yeah.
They're gonna know
You
anyway when I pull up in my Lambo,
That's true. Yeah. You're gonna be like, "Wow, real estate's doing
and I have a
well, huh?"
film crew for our live stream. It's like
Right?
there's
Yeah,
like
I could
gold
upgrade
chains
my
hanging behind my wall. Like you're like, what has gone on with Joe? Like just diamonds everywhere.
you're just
Like,
recording just to record.
yeah, yeah. just smoking a cigarette,
Right.
with a drink in my
Yeah.
hand. You'll know
You're like,
that
I
I had
figured
it
out
whether
all
I
this
announced
recording stuff. I
whether
might
I
as well keep
announced
it
it or not.
going.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, yeah, didn't win. Didn't win.
No. Well,
Did you didn't either? I assume.
no, surprisingly.
Is it still
But
there? Is it still a thing?
no, I saw somebody won.
Oh, dang it.
Yep. I think
Oregon
it
and
was 2 people
Washington?
actually.
Oregon and
No, it
Washington?
was like Texas and
Uh,
Missouri or somewhere.
Bummer. That's
2
actually
people
better
won.
because I'd be pissed if it was, like, in my town.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
I could be like, I could have been that guy. Could have
Man, if
been
I
that
would have
guy.
just played, I
Now
could
it's
have
like it's
won.
so funny because sometimes you have that, now it gets down to, like, 20 million and people are
Yeah.
pissed. They're like, "I'm
They're
not
like,
I'm not
"Well,
gonna try for the
it's not
Powerball.
worth my
20
$2."
million? What a joke." Like,
Yeah,
it's
I
so
know,
insane how humans are. But,
right?
like, I'm
Yeah,
that guy. It's not even worth a dollar of my time and
exactly.
money, like, to
Yeah,
for
chump change. What
20,000,000.
am I gonna do with 20,000,000?
I already had all these high hopes for buying countries at the
Yeah,
billions. Like,
exactly.
uh, anyways, okay, well,
Yeah.
you've got stuff to do, so I gotta let you go, but, it was good talking to you.
Hey, you as well.
If anyone
Yeah.
wants to talk about rates, talk to Cody. If
Yep.
everyone talks about selling or buying, talk to me.
Talk to Joe.
Okay, my man.
Selling them like hotcakes.
Until yeah, until next time, we'll chat with you later.
That sounds good.
Okay, see ya.